Question number 25. The chemicals present in the head of a safety match are, it is potassium chlorate and antimony. Okay. While chemicals present on the rubbing surface of the matchbox, they are the glass powder and the red phosphorus, right? So here our options, option C is the correct answer. Question number 26. An element X is soft and dull in appearance. It reacts with oxygen to form Y. When dissolved in water forms Z. Z turns color of China rose indicator to magenta. X and Y are respectively. So here in the last line we can see Z turns the color of China rose to magenta. That means what? It is an acid. Okay. So potassium hydroxide is a base. So this is not. Phosphorus oxide, this is also a base. No, sodium hydroxide is a base. So our correct answer should be option number B. Sulfur, when it reacts with oxygen, it forms sulfur dioxide. And when sulfur dioxide dissolves in water, it forms sulfurous acid. So B is the correct answer. Question number 27. Which of the following represents the correct increasing order of calorific value of the given fuels? Hydrogen is less than LPG. Wrong. Cow dung cake, biogas. Wrong. Cow dung cake, coal can be biogas, then LPG, then hydrogen. This can be the correct answer. Hydrogen less than cow dung. Wrong. So our correct answer should be C. Question number 28. Sanvi, a class 8 student, carried out an experiment in which she put one end of 4 rods P, Q, R and S made up of iron, copper, glass and silver respectively into a container filled with boiling water. After 15 minutes, she recorded the temperature of the undipped end of all rods. Which rod will show the highest and the lowest temperature respectively? So here you can see, it is very evident that silver is the best conductor here and glass is the worst conductor here, right? So here P is iron, Q is copper, R is glass and S is silver. So here the highest temperature of the undipped ends will be silver and the lowest temperature of the undipped ends will be glass. Highest and lowest, so S and G. So our correct answer is option number S and G is R, right? Yes, S and R. So option number D. Question number 29. Identify the fibers W, X and Y using the given hints. W, it does not get wrinkled easily, remain crisp and is easy to wash. This can be any synthetic fiber. Let's see. The other option X is it was the first fully synthetic fiber. This is nylon definitely. X is nylon. It is known as synthetic wool. Synthetic wool is acrylic. So our correct answer should be option number B. W is polyester, X is nylon and Y is acrylic. Question number 30. Which of the following represents an incorrect match? Okay. So water gas is hydrogen and carbon monoxide because water gas, it is mainly a mixture of carbon monoxide and hydrogen. So this is a correct option. Okay. Coal gas, nitrogen and carbon dioxide. So this is incorrect. Why? Because coal gas mainly contains hydrogen, methane and carbon monoxide with very small amount of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. So this is incorrect. Third one, producer gas, nitrogen and carbon monoxide. This is correct because producer gas is chiefly nitrogen and carbon monoxide and very little amount of hydrogen and other gases are also present. LPG, propane and butane, this is also correct. Why? Because liquefied petroleum gas, primarily it contains propane and butane. So our correct answer is option number B. Question number 31. Read the given statements and select the select the option that correctly identifies them as true and false ones. Okay. The expulsion of completely developed fetus from the uterus is known as ovulation. No, this is wrong. Ovulation is the releasing of the egg from the ovary. So, that is a false statement. Asexual reproduction is a rapid and easier method of multiplication. This is true. Sex of human baby is determined by the type of sperm that fertilizes the ovum. Why? Because the chromosomes that are present in the male sex hormone is X and Y, and thus it determines the sex of the fetus. So this is also true. Metamorphosis is the rapid transformation of larval form into an adult form. This is also a true statement. So our correct answer should be option number D. Question number 32. Refer to the given Venn diagram. Which of the following activities cannot be placed at P? Okay, so this is in between activity P. This is in between bacteria and fungi. Okay, first one, manufacture of different antibiotics. Antibiotics are primarily produced either by bacteria or by fungi, not the mixture of both. So this is no. Preparing yogurt. Yes, this can be an option. Causing disease in plants and animals. No. Manufacture of vitamin B complex. No. Decomposition of organic waste and ensuring nutrient cycle in ecosystem. No. So our correct answer should be option number B. Question number 33. The given diagram represents a village. The waste material from residential area, cropland and industrial area is dumped into the river stream that passes through the village. The line in the graph that correctly shows the change in the population of aquatic fish when they swim downstream from point X and Y. So from here, it is coming to Y. Correct. And this is the residential area, this is the residential area, this is the cropland, and this is the industrial area. So the line in the graph that correctly shows the change in the pollution from X to Y. So because of the residential area, there will be less pollution. In the middle, there will be decline in pollution. So the first one, L is a sharp increase in pollution. This cannot be possible. N, a sharp decline cannot be possible because industries is here, not possible. So L is not possible. N is not possible. M, the pollution is more here, then it is coming down in the cropland area, then it is going in a, yes, M can be a possibility. N, O is from here it is increasing more and then decline in the industrial area, not possible. So M can be a correct answer. Question number 34. Match column 1 agricultural practice and column 2 implementation and select the correct option from the given codes. Okay. So tilling is done by plow. This is A. Sowing is done by seed drill. This is B. Irrigation is done by dhekli. This is C. Weeding is done by khurpi. This is D. And harvesting is done by combine. So it is E. So our correct answer should be option number B. Question number 35. Which of the following statement is true regarding genes? This is the question itself, it has come. So we will just reject this. Okay. They are present on the chromosomes inside the nucleus of a living cell. This is correct. A different combination of genes from parents result in different characteristics in offspring. This is also correct. So we will take the answer to be option D, all of this. Question number 36. Read the given statements and select the option that correctly fills in the blanks in any two statements. Okay, let's see. World Environment Day is celebrated on, this will be 5th June. 5th June every year. Dash is specified land area that is meant for the protection of only fauna and in which private ownership is permitted. This is wildlife sanctuary. Okay. So dash are species which are likely to move to endangered category in near future if causative factors continue to operate. So these are the vulnerable species. Dash are most specific regions of biodiversity region which have large number of endemic species. So these are the biodiversity hotspot. So our correct answer here is option number D. Question number 36. This is complete. Question number 37. What observation can be made by viewing the slide under the microscope of binary fission in amoeba and budding in yeast? The daughter cell of amoeba are larger than the parent, but the bud of yeast is smaller than the parent. Wrong. The daughter cell of amoeba is never larger than the parent. This will be also small. This is a wrong statement. The daughter cell of amoeba and the bud of yeast are smaller than their respective parent cell. This is correct. The daughter cell of amoeba are smaller than the parent, but the bud of yeast is larger than the parent. Wrong. So our correct answer is option number B. Question 38. To maintain soil fertility, nutrient replenishment of soil is essential. Common methods of adding nutrients to soil are given in the box below. F is field fallow, X is green manure, Y is fertilizer, Z is organic waste. Which of the following statement is incorrect regarding this? F is not base suited because it leaves a field economically useless for 1 or 2 seasons. This is correct. Y increases productivity. Fertilizers increases productivity readily, but excess use of fertilizers, it proves to be an environmental hazard in long run, whereas Z, the organic waste, could provide humus to the soil. This is also correct. X is prepared in factories. Green manure is never prepared in factories. Wrong. It is used to supply specific nutrients. No, it does not provide specific nutrients. Basically, it provides nutrient, not specific. So this is a wrong statement and the correct answer for question number 38. 39. Study the given flowchart and identify P, Q and R. Pollutants which can be decomposed by microbes. Yes, is P. So P can be any biodegradable waste. So garbage, no. Sewage sludge, this can be possible. Livestock waste, possible. Livestock waste, possible. So B is gone. Okay, no. Can be recycled. Yes is Q. DDT cannot be recycled. BHC cannot be recycled. Aluminum can be recycled. Okay. Can be recycled. No is R. DDT. So our correct answer should be option number A. Question 40. Read the following statements and select the correct ones. Irrigation does not protect the crops from frost and hot air currents. This is wrong. Biochemicals that are sprayed on crops are called biofertilizers. Excess chemical fertilizers get washed into water bodies and harm aquatic animals. Correct. The process of loosening and turning the soil is called tilling. Correct. Rabi crops such as soybean are sown in mid-November and harvested in April. Wrong. So our correct answer should be option number D. 3 and 4 are the correct ones. Question number 41. Select the correct pair of difference between national park and sanctuary. Okay. So it is meant for protection of both flora and fauna. This is correct. It is meant for protection of only fauna. Correct. Grazing is allowed. No. Private ownership is not permitted. Correct. Private ownership is permitted. Yes. So 1 and 3 are the correct one. So our correct answer is option number A. Question 42. Which of the following petri dishes is most likely to contain a Lactobacillus colony? So before I explain this question, petri dishes are the dishes that are flat in nature and we add some artificial media here for the growth of the particular microorganism, right? So Lactobacillus, you can understand the shape should be like this, long bacilli shape, right? Rod shape. So the first one is incorrect. Second one is it is round, so it is incorrect. It is oval in shape. Wrong. D1, it is spiral in shape. This is also wrong. So C1 is the correct answer because it is a spiral shape. It can be Lactobacillus. Question 43. Refer to the given figure and select the correct option regarding it. So this is the uterus, this is the fallopian tube, and here is the fetus. The first option is the given pregnancy is dangerous for the mother as the fallopian tube might rupture as the fetus enlarges. So this portion here, generally the fertilization takes place, but the zygote, it comes here and gets implanted in the uterus, anywhere in the uterus, right? So as the zygote have started developed in the fallopian tube, so definitely as the fetus grows, the fallopian tube, it can get ruptured. So this is a correct statement. So our correct answer is option A only. Question number 44. Which of the following statements about the characteristics of organelles are correct? So the first option is mitochondria contains their own DNA. So this is a correct. Why? Because mitochondria, it possesses circular mitochondrial DNA separate from the nuclear DNA. So this is a correct statement. Second, lysosome contains many anabolic enzymes. So this is incorrect. Why? Because lysosome primarily contains hydrolytic enzyme because it is generally used as a for the catabolic processes, not for the anabolic processes. So this is incorrect. Third, Golgi complex takes part in the recycling of plasma membrane. This is correct. Why? Because the Golgi complex, it helps the process and sort the membrane components and modify the plasma membrane. So this is a correct statement. Ribosomes are always found attached to the Golgi apparatus. This is incorrect. Why? Because ribosomes are found free in the cytosol, or it can be attached to the rough endoplasmic reticulum, not the Golgi apparatus. So this is incorrect. So our correct answer is option number 2 and 4. That is option number B.